He went away for a while, sinking down below the pane where the world was a dark and dingy red. From somewhere outside his world was the shriek of the sirens, the pressure on his chest, the speeding motion of the ambulance. Then lights again, bright white to sear his closed lids, and he was flying while voices shouted on all sides of him. "Bullet wounds, chest. BP's 80/50 and falling. Pulse thready and rapid. In and out. Pupils are good. Type and cross-match. We need pictures. On 3. 1, 2, 3. His body seemed to jerk up, then down. He no longer cared. Even the dingy red was going gray. A tube was pushing its way down his throat, and he didn't bother to try to cough it out. He barely felt it. Barely felt anything, and thanked God for it. BP's dropping. We're losing him. I'd been lost a long time, he thought. With vague interest he watched them. A half-dozen green-suited people in a small room where a tall blond boy lay on a table. Blood was everywhere. His blood, he realized. He was on that table with his chest torn open. He looked down at himself with detached sympathy. No more pain now, and the quiet sense of relief nearly made him smile. He floated higher until the scene below took on a pearly sheen, and the sounds were nothing but echoes. The pain tore through him, an abrupt shock that had the body on the table jerking, that sucked him back. His struggle to pull away was brief and fruitless. He was inside again, feeling again, lost again. The next thing he knew, he was riding in a drug-hazed blur. Someone was snoring. The room was dark and the bed narrow and hard. A backwash of light filtered through a pane of glass that was spotted with fingerprints. Machines beeped and sucked monotonously. Wanting only to escape the sounds, he rolled back under. He was in and out for 2 days. He was very lucky. That's what they told him. There was a pretty nurse with tired eyes and a doctor with graying hair and thin lips. He wasn't ready to believe them, not when he was too weak to lift his head, not when the hideous pain swarmed back into him every 2 hours like clockwork. When the 2 cops came in, he was awake, and the pain was smothered under a few layers of morphine. He made them as cops at a glance. His instincts weren't so dulled he didn't recognize the walk, the shoes, the eyes. He didn't need the identification they flashed at him. "Got a smoke?" Phillip asked it of everyone who passed through. He had a low-grade desperation for nicotine, even though he doubted he could manage to suck on a cigarette. "You're too young to smoke." The first cop pasted on an avuncular smile and stationed himself on one side of the bed. The good cop, Phillip thought wearily. "I'm getting older every minute." "You're lucky to be alive." The second cop kept his face hard as he pulled out a notebook. And the bad cop, Phillip decided. He was nearly amused. "That's what they keep telling me. So what the hell happened?" "You tell us." Bad cop poised his pencil over a page of his book. "I got the shit shot out of me." "What were you doing on the street?" "I think I was going home." He'd already decided how to play it, and let his eyes close. "I can't remember exactly. I'd been at the movies?" He made it a question, opening his eyes. He could see Bad Cop wasn't going to buy it, but what could they do? "What movie did you see? Who were you with?" "Look, I don't know. It's all messed up. One minute I was walking, the next I was face down." "You just tell us what you remember." Good Cop laid a hand on Phillip's shoulder. "Take your time." "It happened fast. I heard shots. It must have been shots. Somebody was screaming and it was like something exploded in my chest." That much was pretty close to the truth. "Did you see a car? Did you see the shooter?" Both were etched like acid on steel in his brain. "I think I saw a car. Dark color. A flash." "You belong to the Flames." Phillip shifted his gaze to Bad Cop. "Well, I hang with them sometimes." "3 of the bodies we scraped off the street were members of the tribe. They weren't as lucky as you. The Flames and the tribe have a lot of bad blood between them." "So I've heard." "You took 2 bullets, Phil." Good Cop settled his face into concerned lines. "Another inch either way, you'd have been dead before you hit the pavement. You look like a smart kid. A smart kid doesn't fool himself into believing he needs to be loyal to assholes." "I didn't see anything." It wasn't loyalty. It was survival. If he rolled over, he was dead. You had over 2